Hi, I'm Scott Swenson. We're at Lynn's Propane Trucks, and we've got a gorgeous loaded Peterbilt for you today. This has a 34.99 gallon tank, 315 horsepower, PX9. As you can see, it's got chrome and aluminum from front to back. Starting up top, we've got a couple air horns with chrome snow shields, stainless steel exterior sun visor. We've got the bright finish mirrors. Those are heated and remote. You can control them from the driver's side door there. Really nice option. As you move down, we've got the chrome grille, chrome bumper, a couple of fog lights in the bumper. Nice option. Up here, we've got two strobe lights. We'll turn those on in a minute, but those are on a factory switch right to the left of the steering column. They work in conjunction with one on each side of the truck and a strobe on the back as well. All right. Moving back, you see we've got aluminum wheels, aluminum steps, aluminum fuel tank, stainless fenders, stainless fender brackets, stainless lower deck, stainless oversized meter box. Let's jump in the cab and take a look at a few of the options in there. Right on the door here, we've got controls. We've got the power locks, power windows, power mirrors. The mirrors are my favorite. I mean, you whack those a little bit, backing down a driveway, come out of adjustment, you can adjust it right from the driver's seat. A lot different than it used to be. Nice and simple. Moving to the right, we've got a couple of factory switches there. One is for our work lights. So we've got two on the lower rear corners of the cab and two on the rear head of the tank. Really nice lights up the side of the truck, the back of the truck, for those late night deliveries, especially when it's raining, there's snow and ice. You can see where you're walking, where you're working. Very nice option. We also have the strobe switch over there. So that's the two on the front we just saw. One on either side of the truck and one on the rear head of the tank. No matter what direction traffic is coming from, they will be able to see you. Really nice safety feature. Moving across, we've got our rear differential lock. And then up here we've got our concert class radio system, AM, FM, USB, Bluetooth, all that great stuff. Selector switch for the Allison transmission down below. This truck has a 4-function remote. We've got real PTO throttle, emergency stop. It's really nice. You get out to the customer's tank, you hook up, right from the tank you engage the PTO, kick the throttle up. As the tank fills, kick the throttle down, shut the PTO off. Really excellent. This also has a reel feature. Great feature. You know, if you're in snow, you're getting older, whatever it is, as you feather this button, it will unreel the reel and the hose off the reel. Really nice, makes it a lot easier. You still have to pull the hose, but you don't have to pull it off the reel, and it is a great help. Having more than a single function, that's all you require by law, is to have the e-stop here. We see these come in all the time. With the single function, the drivers don't use them. They don't carry them because they don't need them. With this, they'll use it for the reel, for the PTO. It's not going to live on the dash. When you get pulled over for a DOT check, the battery's not going to be dead, because the moment it dies, they're going to replace it because they use it on every stop. Moving up here to the pillar, we've mounted a 7-inch color LCD display for the backup camera, tied in with the reverse circuit. So you put it in reverse, that comes on. Camera's mounted on the rear head of the tank. Totally eliminates the blind spot directly behind you. Really, really nice safety feature. We place it here because a lot of times on your personal vehicles, they're in the center. With this, we find this works a lot better. You still only got two ways you're looking as you're backing down a driveway. The driver's mirror and the passenger mirror, and you've got directly behind you right here as well. So it works out really nicely. It's a nice system and it's a nice setup. Down below here, we've got our printer stand, custom made for every truck. This one, as you can see, is rock solid. It's not going to rattle as you're driving down the road. We also have a ticket holder here just to help your drivers stay organized. We see tickets all over the cab, across the dash, everywhere. So this is nice. Helps keep them nice and organized. Let's head to the side of the truck and take a look at a few more options. We've got the aluminum wheels, aluminum steps, stainless grab handle, bright finish, power heated mirrors. We've got the work lights here. As you can see, shining off to the side, two on the lower rear corners of the cab. They work in conjunction with the two on the rear head of the tank. They totally illuminate the side of the truck. It's a great safety feature. You jump out of your truck, you're making those late night deliveries in the winter. It's icy, snowy. You can see where you're walking, where you're working. Very nice feature. Aluminum fuel tank. Now we've got the strobes on. So we've got 5 strobes, 2 on the front. one on each side of the truck and one on the rear of the truck. Doesn't matter what way traffic is coming at you, they're going to be able to see you. You're going to grab their attention. Spring-loaded chalk block holder, rubber on the front and back so they're not banging around, rolling down the road. Spring-loaded so it's nice and easy to use. Your drivers will secure their load once they put them back in because it's simple. Stainless fender bracket. We've got a stainless spacer here. So we set the mud flap back so you can't tear it off on a snowbank when you're backing up. And we've got this stainless spacer here to keep the road grime off the back deck, keep it from spraying up there. As you can see here, our lower deck. Let's head to the back and take a closer look at that. All right, starting up top, we've got that fifth and final strobe, or the fourth strobe light, working in conjunction with the other four. Two work lights shining directly back into your workspace behind the truck, illuminating everything. Right below that is our camera. That's working with a 7-inch monitor right on the post on the passenger side there, right by the mirror, so it's easy to see both passenger side mirror and directly behind the truck from the backup screen. Got our third brake light below that, our recessed float gauge. You see most of the trucks, they've got that eyebrow right over the float gauge to protect it. This is recessed, and you'll see the rust dripping down from that eyebrow, and this keeps it nice and clean and safe since it's recessed in the tank. Moving down, you'll see we've got our fills here. We've got lowered fills, a lower deck. Everything is within our center of gravity here. So wherever we're working on the back of the truck, we're not working up over our shoulders. Most of the trucks you see, the builder's got a prefabricated deck. They'll take the chassis rails right from the factory, set the deck on top and bolt it up. The problem with that, it brings the work height up to shoulder height. With this, we drop the deck, so you're working all day within your center of gravity, within the working height of your, so that really does help out. We've got the lowered fills as well. They're angled, so when you come under there with your 2-inch load line in the winter and it's not flexible at all, it lines right up. The Acme spin right on. It's nice and simple, nice and easy. I see a lot of people wrestling with it up over their shoulder trying to get that to line up. The Acme's on. It's miserable. This is nice and simple because we've lowered the fills and we've angled them properly. Moving over here, we've got our oversized meter box. Because it's oversized, we've got a few extra things in there. We've got a little shelf. You can hold your gloves or fittings you use throughout the day. We've also got a spray bottle holder here for your leak check soap. Typically used in the summer for bee killer. Keeps it nice and handy for the drivers. Our hose end nozzle is stowed inside the meter box. You don't have to thread it on or off or fitting on the deck. It's inside the meter box. Easy in, easy out. Keeps it clean, dry, out of the weather, all the grime and grit from the road off of it. Really nice place to keep it. We've got an IQ register on this truck. With a 2-stage preset. You want to drop 206.8 gallons, it'll drop it right on the money every single time. The new register, we don't have it on right now, but it's got a much larger display. You can see it from far away. Really nice product on this. LC did a good job with the IQ register. Moving across to the reel. We have a Henne reel spec for 250 feet of 1-inch hose. It comes with 150 feet of low temp hose. So as you can see here, you can just throw it on any way you want. In the winter, you're doing 50, 60 deliveries a day. You're not reeling this up perfectly. If you have a hose that's spec smaller than this, you need to get your hose on it. With this, they can just throw it on because they're hustling all day long to get those deliveries done. As you can see, this is not reeled up well, and we've still got a lot of room left on it. And what that does is, with the extra room, it's not lopping over the edge. You're not nicking the hose because it's catching between the drum and the frame. It's not rubbing on the deck below the hose reel because you've got plenty of room here. It's really nice for your drivers. Makes life easier to them. It's a little detail, but it's a big deal. We've got a guide master here. This is also really nice, just for guiding the hose on. If you don't have this, you've got to guide it on with your hands and your gloves. You get dirt, mud, whatever you drag the hose through gets onto your gloves. So this is really nice. It's also nice on the back. It makes it nice and simple to guide that hose back onto the reel. I think that's about it back here. Let's head to the side of the truck and look at just a couple more things. Again, we've got the stainless lower deck, the oversized hose reel, stainless steel spacer for the mud flap, stainless fenders, stainless fender brackets. Got our fifth and final strobe here. 2 on the front, 1 on the back, 1 on each side. Just really grabs people's attention from every single direction. Our other work light on the lower rear corner of the cab, we've got the stainless grab handle and cover for the exhaust. And then we've got the aluminum steps and after treatment cover over here. Stainless steel DEF cover. In the center there, you're going to see that's a heat exchanger. So all that's doing is we've got a line coming right off the pump. So as soon as you turn the PTO on, it starts pushing liquid propane through there. And it'll push it through there, and then it pushes it right up into the head through that valve there. On the other side of that, we've got the heating, the engine coolant from the engine heating the propane. So you get a gallon of propane in there, turning it into 270 gallons of vapor and throwing it right back into the head of the tank. The reason for that is, as soon as you start pumping gas out of this truck, you're taking pressure off it, and the propane wants to boil to replace that pressure. When it boils, you've got bubbles in the liquid. When you get bubbles in the liquid, you get bubbles in your pump. This pump is a liquid pump, so as soon as the bubbles get in there, it's not as efficient. So what this will do, it'll keep the pressure up in the tank, so your liquid propane doesn't boil. To replace that pressure, you keep liquid in your pump, and you don't lose gallons per minute. So normally, say you're delivering to a 1,000-gallon tank, you would start delivering at 70, 80 gallons. If you started at 68 gallons a minute, when you reach 70 or 80 gallons in the delivery, you're already down in the low 50s. And you keep dropping throughout the entire delivery. With this, say you start at 68, you're gonna finish at 67, 68 gallons a minute. No matter how many gallons you deliver. You can pump this entire tank off. Have it at 85%, pump it completely off. You don't lose any gallons per minute. Maybe 1, maybe 2. But it stays steady up at that high rate for the entire delivery. It helps you stay efficient. It's really good for those larger drops. It also is good for your pump life because there's no bubbles imploding in your pump from the liquid boiling. So it's a great option. It's a great feature. This truck's built. It's ready to deliver gas. Call us, 800-252-5467. We'll talk to you soon.